crackle in my head. Rain on the window, street lights counting every mile I bled. Mama said, keep your feet steady, don't sell your fire cheap. I held on to that sentence like a promise I could keep. Every cracked guitar string taught me how to try again. Every wrong turn on the map drew a truer line within. Turn the radio up on hope tonight. Let the chords carry us through the fire. We're still standing, hearts wide open. Love's the fuel and faith's the motion. If you're scared, then so am I. But we'll learn to fly by trying. Turn the radio up on hope tonight. I've seen faces in the crowd, tears mixed with grins, hands in the air like they're dropping old skins. From factory floors to bedroom dreams, we all want a door that finally opens clean. When the road gets heavy and the nights feel long, there's a strength in singing every word wrong. Turn the radio up on hope tonight. Let the chords carry us through the fire. We're still standing, hearts wide open. Love's the fuel and faith's the motion. If you're scared, then so am I. But we'll learn to fly by trying. Turn the radio up on hope tonight. I don't promise easy, I don't promise fast. Just a hand on your back when the doubts come past. We've got scars like badges, proof we were brave. Every fall was a lesson we paid to save. Turn the radio up on hope tonight. Let the drums remind us we're alive, we're still standing, hearts wide open, breaking chains with every moment. If you're scared, then so am I. But we'll learn to fly by trying. Turn the radio up on hope tonight. When the lights come up and the noise fades out, carry this song when you're filled with doubt. On open roads and second starts, freedom's real when it lives in our hearts. Electric guitar, drum kit, kick, snare, over passion, hope and strength. While ballads tell stories of love and heartbreak. Electric guitar, drum kit gives air with passion, hope and strength. While ballads tell stories of love and heartbreak. But keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliches Then what you Jupiter, right for elixir, slow rock ballad song about electric guitar, drum kit, kick, snare, open high-ho chords, string pattern, singing hope, freedom and rock energy, with themes of love and perseverance. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echo, echoes, whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace. Emotional release, Paris main emotional peak, lead hook and emotional peak, lean hook and emotional peak. Guitar, Anderson slab, electric guitar, Dama Mama scar from their freedom, passion and unity, while tender ballads veil the pain of heartbreak and the beauty of love, giving strength through music's endless energy. But keep it realistic and grounded. emotional release. We were kids in the back of a borrowed car, cracked leather seats and a half-tuned radio, night air coming through the window wide, hands on the dash, letting the chords decide. Every mile marker felt like a promise made. Didn't have much, but we had something brave. A melody loud enough to cut the fear, like it knew our names, like it pulled us near. The world was heavy, but the beat stood tall when everything shook. That sounded in full. Turn the radio up and drive, let the guitars carry the weight tonight. If your heart's been bent but it's still alive, sing it out, don't let it slide. These songs were built to survive. They teach us how to stay and fight. Turn the radio up and drive. This is how we learn to stay alive. I've seen grown men cry in a crowd of lights, fists in the air when the chorus hits right. Strangers singing like old friends do, every word landing honest and true. There's a scar on my knuckle from years ago, from knocking on doors that wouldn't open slow. But that riff came in like a second chance, said get back up kid, take your stance. When hope ran thin and the road felt long, that sound kept saying carry on. Turn the radio up and drive, let the drums hit hard, let the piano rise. If your dream got hurt but it still survives, hold it high, don't compromise. These songs were built to survive. They teach us how to stay and fight. Turn the radio up and drive. This is how we learn to stay alive. Years roll by but the feeling stays. Same four chords, different days. From bedroom floors to stadium floors, it's the same truth knocking at the door. You're not done, you're not done. The best parts still haven't come. Turn the radio up and drive, let the vocals break, let the moment rise. If you're barely standing, still arrive, sing it loud, don't apologize. These songs were built to survive. They teach us how to stay and fight. Turn the radio up and drive. This is how we learn to stay alive. So here's to the nights we almost quit, and the music that wouldn't let us. It keeps on saying one more try, turn Learn to play on a borrowed six-string in a room with peeling paint and a fan that rattled all night. We chased the sound down city streets, windows down, singing wrong notes till they felt right. Posters on the wall from places we'd never been, maps of coffee rings, big plans in pen. We said love's a promise you keep on your feet, even when the ground won't let you stand. Every fall left a mark on my hands, every mile taught my heart how to run. I held on when the lights went out, believed in the work, not the luck. Turn it up, let it carry us higher. This is more than a song on the radio wire. We were built from hope and a little defiance. Hands in the air, we're still standing. Love like a spark that refuses to tire. Freedom in court, set the night on fire. If we keep going, hearts wide open, the sound lives on, never broken. I met you backstage with a flickering sign. You laughed at the rain, said the timing was fine. Your jacket smelled like gasoline and wind. You said dreams work best when you let them in. We shared cheap food and better ideas, talked about courage instead of fear. I watched your eyes when the band kicked in, like you knew the ending, still leaned in. We've been tested by long goodbyes, by quiet rooms and slammed doors, but the beat kept timing our chest, taught us what we're fighting for. Turn it up, let it carry us higher. This is more than a song on the radio wire. We were built from hope and a little defiance. Hands in the air, we're still standing. Love like a spark that refuses to tire. Freedom in court, set the night on fire. If we keep going, hearts wide open, the sound lives on, never broken. From basements to stadium skies, different tongues, same tears in our eyes. 1,000 stories, one refrain. We heal a little every time we play. So take my voice, take your chance, hold the line, let the drums advance. If the world feels heavy tonight, we'll lift it together. No, by no. Turn it up, let it carry us higher. This is more than a song on the radio wire. We were built from hope and a little defiance. Hands in the air, we're still standing. Love like a spark that refuses to tire. Freedom in court, set the night on fire. If we keep going, hearts wide open, the sound lives on, never broken. When the final chord rings true and long, we'll know we gave it everything we've got. Wide open roads, we roll on strong. A simple song, a lasting promise kept. I was parked outside the corner bar at 2 a.m. Radio low and shaking on the wheel. A love letter torn in half on the passenger seat. Every chord on that station felt too real. Then a song came on, like a friend who knows your name. Said stay a while, you're not alone. I turned it up and felt the night begin to change, like a pulse coming back to bone. Turn the volume back to us, let the speakers crack and carry the truth. We sing it loud when the words get rough. Love breaks, hearts bend, oh pushes through. From the pit to the nosebleeds, hands in the air. Every scar finds a tune it can use. Turn the volume back to us. This is how the hurt learns how to move. I've seen a crowd breathe together on a one-count hit. sweat and tears on a concrete floor. Strangers screaming lines like they lived them, finding strength they forgot they wore. When the lights come up and the last snow rings, we're different than we were before. We carry the night like a second skin, with a promise to come back for more. Turn the volume back to us, let the guitars talk when words won't do. We sing it loud when the road gets tough. Broken chords make something new, from garage bands to stadium walls. Every dream gets a chance to break through. Turn the volume back to us. This is how the herd learns how to move. There's a kid with a beat-up six-string, learning how to stand their ground. There's a couple learning how to forgive, dancing it out to a kick and snare sound. If you listen close, it's a lifeline running through every note we choose. Turn the volume back to us, let the drums hit hard, let the piano cry. We sing it loud when we've had enough. Hands held high under open sky, from first love songs to the last goodbye. Every feeling finds a place to land. Turn the volume back to us. We're together now, that's the plan. When the house lights fade and the night moves on, we'll carry the fire we found in the sound. If you're lost, just press play and come along. We'll meet you where the music is loud. I was raised on backseat radios and worn out maps. Mom humming low while the highway bent and cracked. We didn't have much, just a window full of sky, and a promise in our pockets that tonight could change our lives. I met you by the river where the old bridge leans. You laughed about the future like it owed us something. Your hands were shaking but your eyes were clear. You said, I'm done standing still, I'm getting out of here. Every note we heard just made us try again. Every closed door taught us how to bend. We learned to fall and get back up. We scraped up hearts and stubborn love. We run toward the fire in our chests, not afraid of the miles or the tests. Love and hope in the songs we sing. Freedom feels like believing. If you ask me why we still chase the sky, it's 'cause dreams are worth the talk like kids, say anything is able. Your head on my shoulder, counting passing trains. Every story we're living is a reason to stay brave. The world gets loud, tries to wear us thin, but we remember how this all began. With nothing sure and nothing safe, just open roads and honest faith. We run toward the fire in our chests, not afraid of the miles or the tests. Love and hope in the songs we sing. Freedom feels like believing. If you ask me why we still chase the sky, it's 'cause dreams are worth the fight. Yeah, dreams are worth the fight. Someday we'll look back at the scars we earned, laugh about the hard nights and the lessons learned. If I'm falling, you're pulling me through. If you're breaking, I'm breaking with you. We run toward the fire in our chests, not afraid of the miles or the tests. Love and hope in the songs we sing. Freedom feels like believing. If you ask me why we still chase the sky, it's 'cause dreams are worth the fight. So here's to the hearts that refuse to rest, to love, to hope, to give in our best. As long as we breathe, we'll try. Yeah, dreams are worth the fight. We were parked by the old fairgrounds, radio low, windows halfway down. You said you were tired of playing it safe, working all week just to feel the same. There was dust on your jeans, hope in your eyes, a half-written plan and a nervous smile. You tapped the wheel like time was chasing you. I said, if you run, I'm running too. Every road feels longer when you're scared to move, but nothing ever changes if you stay where you're used to. If it breaks your heart, it means you're alive. If it scares you now, you're doing it right. Love's not a cage, it's an open sky. Put your name on the chance, let it pull you outside. We're more than the nights that tried to slow us down. Dreams are worth the long way home. We watch the city fade in the rearview glass, streetlights blinking like they knew we'd last. You talked about singing on a real stage, not just the bathroom mirror, not just someday. I felt the truth hit hard in my chest, like a drum beat saying, don't second guess. The world can be heavy, yeah, it's rough and loud, but it bends for the ones who don't back down. Every doubt gets quiet when your heart speaks clear. You don't need permission just to be here. If it breaks your heart, it means you're alive. If it scares you now, you're doing it right. Love's not a cage, it's an open sky. Put your in every wrong turn, in every fight. If it breaks your heart, it means you're alive, you're alive. If it scares you now, you're doing it right. Love's not a cage, it's an open sky. Put your name on the chance, let it pull you outside. We're more than the nights that try to slow us down. Dreams are worth a long way home. So here's to the leap, to the tremble and start, to the sound of courage beating in your heart. When the lights come up and you finally know, dreams are worth a long way home.
Electric guitar, crumbs guitar and emotion, delivering rock anthems and ballads that speak of love. Heartbreak, resilience and freedom, inspiring fans across the world. But keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echoes, whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace. Emotional peak, main hook, an emotional peak, main hook, an emotional peak.
Electric guitar, stalling loud. Electric guitar, open my hand. Strength on concrete storytelling and visual ammo, spilled with passion, hope and strength. Wow, ballads tell stories of love and heartbreak, creating music that speaks to every listener's journey, but keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not Scratch CDs and dreams we talked about. Your jacket smelled like smoke and rain. Mine was stitched with borrowed pain. We learned our hearts from borrowed lines. Sang along just to feel fine. Every chord was a promise we believed. Every night gave us room to breathe. These songs carry us home when the night feels too long. They break us open, make us strong. From love gone wrong to hope reborn, we raise our hands. We're not alone. These songs carry us home. I've seen tears fall in the front row light. Couples break and heal in the same night. A broken voice can still ring true when the crowd sings back at you. From garage bands to stadium skies, we find our truth between the lines. Every beat like a steady heart pulls the scattered pieces back apart. These songs carry us home when the night feels too long. They break us open, make us strong. From love gone wrong to hope reborn, we raise our hands. We're not alone. These songs carry us home. I've been lost, I've been saved by a melody. Found a reason in the harmony. If your heart's tired and won't thin, let the sound pull you back in. These songs carry us home through the fire, through the cold. They tell the truth we're scared to own. Turn lonely nights to voices grown. We stand together, skin and bone. These songs carry us home. So play it loud, let it roll. One more song for every soul. I learned life from a cracked front window, watching rain race down the glass. Mom counting coins on the counter, Dad coming home late from the plant. The radio hum like a heartbeat between the news and a worn-out tune. I didn't know it back then, but those songs were teaching me how to move. Every chord had a scar in it. Every line knew my name. They didn't promise easy answers, just a reason to stay. These songs carry the weight we hide, broken days and the love we fight for. Turn the pain into something loud, so every time soaking near more. When the world tries to pull us apart, we sing it straight from the scars we earn. That's the power living in these songs. They fall apart, but they rise and burn. I've seen love on a vinyl table, hearts dancing around the hard stuff, laughing hard when the money ran thin. I felt lost, hit like cold weather on an empty side of the bed. But a melody kept me standing when I couldn't trust my own steps. It's a six-string truth in the midnight, and a piano holding the line. Every voice in the room together saying you'll be fine. These songs carry the weight we have, broken days and the love we fight for. Turn the pain into something loud, so every tired soul can hear more. When the world tries to pull us apart, we sing it straight from the scars we earn. That's the power living in these songs. They fall apart but they rise and burn. Turn the amps up just a little, let the drums hit deep and slow, let the bass roll like a promise. You don't have to walk alone. Strings coming like a deep breath, holding on when hope feels thin. This is more than sound and timing, it's how we start again. These songs carry the weight we had, broken days and the love we fight for. Turn the pain into something loud, so every tired soul can hear more. When the world tries to pull us apart, we sing it straight from the scars we earn. That's the power living in these songs. They fall apart but they rise and burn. When the lights go low on the hard nights, and your hands are shaking unsure, put your heart inside the melody, let it remind you what you're here for. Yeah, these songs keep us standing long after the silence turns. They tell our story the loud way, break, rebuild and return. I was 16 on a cracked vinyl seat, windows down, summer air on my sleeves. The radio cut through the noise of the night, a beat that said, "Kid, you'll be alright." Mom worked late, Dad was gone for a year. Bills on the table, hope mixed with fear, but every chord felt steady and true, like a map in a song I already knew. I learned love ain't perfect, it shows up warm with scraped up knees and a heart still warm. When the road gets rough and the miles feel long, I find my feet in a 3-minute song. Turn the radio up inside, let it carry you through the hard times. When the walls lean in and the night feels wide, sing it loud, don't run and hide. These melodies teach us how to be brave, how to stand up after every wave. Love keeps calling, freedom's alive. Turn the radio up inside. Now I'm older, got lines by my eyes, a couple of scars and a stubborn pride. I've loved too hard, I've lost a few fights, but I still believe in better nights. I've seen strangers lock hands at a show, hearts beating fast in the afterglow. Different stories, same old dreams, all of us chasing what tomorrow means. When the doubt gets loud and the faith feels thin, there's a spark in the chorus end. It says, hold on, you're not alone. There's strength in the notes you've always known. Turn the radio up inside, let it carry you through the hard times. When the walls lean in and the night feels wide, sing it loud, don't run and hide. These melodies teach us how to be brave, how to stand up after every wave. Love keeps calling, freedom's alive. Turn the radio up inside. I've watched a crowd raise 1,000 hands, not for a hero, just to understand that courage grows when we sing the truth. When we choose the light, we're walking to. No perfect words, just a steady beat, a promise we make when we move our feet. If you fall down, I'll be by your side. We'll get back up with the music as our guide. Turn the radio up inside, let it carry you through the hard times. When the walls lean in and the night feels wide, sing it loud, don't run and hide. These melodies teach us how to be brave, how to stand up after every wave. Love keeps calling, freedom's alive. Turn the radio up inside. When the stage lights fade and the room goes quiet, keep that song burning, don't deny it. It's more than sound, it's a way to survive. Turn the radio up inside. Electricity, death inside the spark, the timeless ballads, and powerful anthems. The music explores love, heartbreak, resilience, and dreams, delivering strength and celebrating the human spirit. But keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echo, echoes, whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace. Electric guitar, baby, electric guitar, baby. Whoa. Drum kit in the song, drum kit in my hair cracks, drum kick in my solo, and London.